Pakistan's economy is facing tough times. Growth has slowed down considerably. Once a beacon of economic promise in South Asia, Pakistan now grapples with internal and external challenges. The situation demands urgent attention, not just from policymakers, but from every citizen. The path ahead requires understanding the root causes and embracing bold reforms. Imagine a family struggling to put food on the table. Their income has shrunk, but the prices of essentials like flour, rice, and cooking oil have skyrocketed. This is the reality for many in Pakistan today. The economic slowdown is not just about numbers, it's about people's lives. The slowdown is a complex issue with no easy solutions. However, understanding the contributing factors is the first step towards meaningful change. This essay delves into the factors behind Pakistan's economic woes and proposes a way forward. The stakes are high, and the time for action is now. Pakistan's economic slowdown is clearly reflected in its key economic indicators. The gross domestic product, or GDP, which measures the country's economic output, has dropped to a mere 0.3% growth in the fiscal year 2023. To illustrate, this is like a factory producing only 3 additional items this year compared to the previous year. This sluggish growth underscores the challenges facing the economic landscape. Unemployment is another pressing issue, with the rate expected to climb to 8.5% in 2024. This means a growing number of people, particularly the youth, are struggling to find jobs and contribute to the economy. Picture a young graduate, brimming with ambition, unable to secure a job that matches their qualifications. This is the stark reality for many young Pakistanis today. Inflation has surged to an alarming 28% in 2024. This sharp rise in prices for everyday goods and services has significantly reduced the purchasing power of ordinary citizens. Imagine a family's monthly grocery bill doubling within a single year. This is the harsh impact of inflation on households across the country. Compounding the issue, the debt-to-GDP ratio has reached a worrisome 78%. This indicates that Pakistan's debt is growing faster than its economy, raising serious concerns about its ability to manage and repay its obligations. Imagine a household forced to borrow more money each month just to cover basic expenses. This is the precarious economic situation Pakistan is grappling with today. While the numbers paint a bleak picture, it's crucial to delve deeper and understand the underlying causes of Pakistan's economic slowdown. One major factor is the energy crisis. Frequent power outages and soaring energy costs have crippled industries, particularly the textile sector, which is a significant contributor to Pakistan's exports. Imagine factories sitting idle for hours due to power cuts, unable to fulfill orders or meet deadlines. This is the reality for many businesses in Pakistan, struggling to operate in an environment plagued by energy insecurity. Adding fuel to the fire is political instability. Frequent changes in government and policy U-turns create an environment of uncertainty, deterring much-needed investment. Imagine a farmer hesitant to plant crops, unsure if the government will change its policies on agricultural subsidies or import restrictions. This lack of predictability hampers economic activity across all sectors. Another culprit is currency depreciation. The Pakistani rupee has weakened significantly against major currencies like the US dollar, making imports more expensive and increasing the burden of foreign debt. Imagine a business owner struggling to import raw materials because the cost has suddenly doubled due to currency fluctuations. This volatile exchange rate creates significant challenges for businesses engaged in international trade. These factors, coupled with a heavy reliance on imports, a widening trade deficit, and a rapidly growing population, have created a perfect storm for Pakistan's economy. Addressing these underlying issues is crucial to reversing the slowdown and setting the country on a path to sustainable growth. The economic slowdown in Pakistan is not just about numbers and graphs, it's about real people and their lives. The rising cost of living, coupled with stagnant incomes and job losses, has pushed millions into poverty and hardship. Imagine families forced to skip meals, withdraw their children from schools, or postpone essential health care because they can no longer afford it. The most vulnerable segments of society, including women, children, and the elderly, are disproportionately affected by the economic downturn. Picture a single mother struggling to feed her children, unable to find a job that pays a living wage. This is the heartbreaking reality for many women in Pakistan who are bearing the brunt of the economic crisis. The health and well-being of the nation are at stake. Malnutrition rates are rising, educational outcomes are suffering, and social unrest is simmering beneath the surface. The economic slowdown is eroding the social fabric of Pakistan, threatening its long-term stability and prosperity. Despite the challenges, there is hope for Pakistan's economy. The country possesses immense potential, with a young and vibrant population, a strategic geographic location, and a resilient entrepreneurial spirit. However, realizing this potential requires a commitment to bold and comprehensive reforms. One crucial area for reform is the energy sector. Pakistan needs to diversify its energy mix, reduce its reliance on expensive imported fuels, and invest in renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. Imagine a Pakistan powered by the sun, with abundant and affordable electricity for homes, businesses, and industries. This shift towards renewable energy is not just an environmental imperative, it's also an economic necessity. Another key area is fiscal discipline. The government needs to curb wasteful spending, broaden the tax base, and improve tax collection efforts. Imagine a Pakistan where everyone pays their fair share of taxes and the government spends wisely on essential services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. This fiscal responsibility is crucial to reducing the debt burden and freeing up resources for development. Furthermore, attracting foreign investment is crucial for job creation and economic growth. Pakistan needs to create a conducive investment climate by reducing bureaucratic hurdles, ensuring policy consistency, and upholding the rule of law. Imagine a Pakistan where international investors are eager to set up businesses, creating jobs and contributing to the economy. This requires creating a level playing field that fosters competition and innovation. While Pakistan bears the primary responsibility for its economic recovery, the international community also has a role to play. Developed countries and international financial institutions can support Pakistan's reform efforts through financial assistance, technical expertise, and trade concessions. Imagine a global community coming together to support Pakistan's journey towards economic stability and prosperity. Debt relief and restructuring can provide Pakistan with much-needed breathing space to implement reforms and revive its economy. Imagine a Pakistan freed from the shackles of unsustainable debt, able to invest in its people and its future. This requires a coordinated effort from all creditors to find a sustainable solution that benefits both Pakistan and its lenders. Moreover, promoting regional trade and cooperation can unlock significant economic potential for Pakistan and its neighbors. Imagine a South Asia where borders are more permeable to trade and investment, fostering economic integration and shared prosperity. This requires a commitment to dialogue, diplomacy, and a shared vision for a more integrated and prosperous region. Pakistan stands at a crossroads. The economic slowdown is a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the urgent need for change. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Imagine a Pakistan where every citizen is empowered to contribute to the nation's economic revival. Addressing the economic challenges requires a collective effort from all stakeholders: the government, the private sector, civil society, and the international community. Imagine a Pakistan where all segments of society are working together, united in their commitment to a brighter future. The path ahead will be challenging, but with determination, unity, and a shared vision, Pakistan can overcome its economic woes and emerge stronger and more prosperous. The future of Pakistan depends on the choices made today. Let us choose wisely, let us choose action, let us choose hope.